I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Because I sure as fuck had quite an interesting morning myself. Interesting evening / morning, I should say. Haven't really been around. And yeah. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It's not going to resonate with everybody. I'm all right. How are you doing? Sorry, I've never seen HRU before. I'm guessing that's how are you? I'm all right. How are you doing? We're going to lead this reading with the Astro Dice. All right, we'll take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? If it doesn't resonate, it's okay. Baby. Fifth house, South Node, Leo. Breakdown, it's all right. Leo, that's double Leo. Fifth house is Leo. It's all right. It's all right. You know what's really weird is that's your South and North Node. Okay, that's what the little symbol looks like. If you look at Leo, okay, Leo kind of looks the same way, but its other little wraparound ditty doesn't close. I just find that very interesting that the two symbols that came out today are very much like each other. And then, but two of them are each other because the fifth house is Leo. Okay, the South Node and the North Node are not ruled by a sign from the looks of it. I don't have it written down anyways, if it is. I have to still do my research, people, but okay, so we have double Leo, double strength. I just flicked something away, South Node, that will be you turning around and walking away from something. And yesterday, when we went live, one of the readings was about leaving the fourth house behind and going into the fifth house. And the fifth house is Leo. And the fourth house would be like leaving old like paradigms and family and bullshit behind, okay? Like making your own life, deciding your own traditions, deciding your own path, your own life, what you're going to do with yourself, and no longer allowing like old paradigms to hold you back, or just because, you know, everybody has done it a certain way. And like, that's a DMX song. I heard that recently. Just because it's been done a certain way for a certain amount of time, it doesn't mean that it has to be done like that forever. It just means that somebody had their hour of power and now it's no longer active. Breakdown. Like someone's breaking down. Hammer with the Grim Reaper. Interrogation. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Like this is literally turning your back on the problem that won't fix itself. Because things don't fix themselves. People have to fix them. if you're waiting for anybody to fix your life, you're going to be waiting for a very long time, because nobody is going to do that for you. You have to do that for yourself. You have to persistently work on your life every single fucking day. Okay, it's why we're here. Like, if you're not working on yourself, what are you working on? Okay, so this is why something is over and there is no more second chances. Like, you have to change your life. You have to get away from these people. I mean, do what you want to do, okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this doesn't sound like you at all, then obviously it's not for you, okay? So 5th house, let's see this. Passion in reverse. Okay. Pleasure. It may be, you know, somebody's been denying you pleasure. Passion in reverse with heart with the key. Somebody made, from the looks of it, a commitment to you. You opened your heart to them. You made a commitment with them. And then okay. One thing I'm kind of getting is like, sexual chemistry is not the only thing that you need in a relationship. Okay, just because you can be a freak in the sheets, it doesn't mean like there's more to life than just sex. Okay, like, I mean, mentally, you know, there's an intellectual side of you as well as a physical side of you. Okay, so with this 5th house, it's really about, you know, I heard something. I think it was Chiron yesterday. He said, if you can't look somebody in the eye, then you can't look at yourself in the eye. Or like whoever. I'm not saying, you didn't miss much. I'm not saying that works with everybody, but it works on an individual platform, because the people that you can't look in the eye, why can't you look them in the eye? Right? Because in that scenario, for whatever reason that you're not looking at them, then you're also not looking at yourself. Okay? So a physical relationship means shit, right? If afterwards the relationship means nothing, right? You just kind of walk away from each other, you part ways, one goes on one side of the house, the other goes on the other side of the house. That doesn't mean that that's a good relationship. That just means that you have, like I said, you just have passion. That's it. Okay, so I kind of feel like maybe somebody's going from, or the energy is going from, like, somebody could be breaking up because it's just lusty and that's it. There's nothing else that the relationship holds other than sex. That's it. Everything else, they don't get it. Like, I feel like this is possibly somebody around you or somebody that you're going to end up being in connection with. Okay, because it seems like somebody's looking for more. Okay, like the intense chemistry is not the only thing that's keeping, like, it seems like that's not enough anymore, and it does, like, blaze out quick. Okay, you can have it last for a couple years if you really want to, and then depending on how many times you make up and break up, then you can re-spark that passion, right? The more times you walk away, then you when you come back, you got to spark it back up again. So it's like, oh yeah, we're all hot and heavy, but that's just a phase. It always burns out. So somebody is getting around you, is just getting massively burnt out with somebody, and I don't know why this has to do with you. Okay, because this person won't look at you. Photograph in reverse, and it says looking at your photos. If it's photograph in reverse, it means that they're not looking at you at all. They won't look you in the eye. Okay. So you walked away from somebody because of their pleasure felt 5th house. Something in their 5th house pissed you off. Okay. And it just was not a part of who you are. So you walked away. Okay, because that 5th house, whatever this person is doing, is that they're really relying on sex. And I mean, okay, I remember when I was in relationships when I was 20 and they were just about sex. But now I've also been single for 10 years because nobody intellectually stimulates me whatsoever. Okay, it takes a lot to stimulate me because looks are nothing. What the fuck are looks? Okay, looks fade, right? And then there's those people that are like insanely attractive when they're younger, and once they get older, they're butt ugly. And then there's the people who were ugly when they were little and grow into be these like beautiful creatures. Okay, I watched this video of this man the other day, 70 years old, okay? You would never even know the guy was 70, and he was rocking it with like this 30-year-old wife, and they were so happy, and I was like, you're fucking 70? The guy looked 50 tops, okay? She looked like in between 30 and 40, so she looked a little bit older, and he looked young, and he was ripped. Guy had a fucking six-pack. I was like, how the fuck are you rocking a six-pack at 70? Like, I mean, age is just a fucking number. That's all it is. You want to live by it. You want to be restrained by it. Awesome. Cool. Watch all those people pass you because age is just a number, but some people sink with it, right? The older they get, they're like, I'm getting older. I'm getting older. Who gives a fuck, right? Because it's all about how you feel mentally. If you're going to keep saying how older you're getting and I'm getting so old, I'm getting so old, then like, yo, you're going to age quick. Okay. But if you just stay aging every day like you are, okay, but you're learning stuff and you're growing, and you know, then as you age, you're like, yeah, I'm fucking 70. What, you know, you want to fucking arm wrestle me, bitch? I hope that you have the balls to do that, right? It's like, why do people let things mentally hold them back? Okay, so to walk away from that, to be like, okay, sex isn't the only thing on the table, looks fade, okay, and especially when somebody starts to become kind of an asshole to you, their looks will fade with that. So it doesn't matter how sexually attractive you feel like you are, if you can't have a conversation with somebody, then like, why would you want to have sex with them? I mean, you can fucking get off whenever you want. Like, you got to participate in actual physical activity with somebody else as an exchange of energy. Okay, that is the most powerful, potent thing you could possibly do, to just open up your legs to just whomever, or to just constantly have sex with different partners. No wonder girls get sick, guys get sick. Like, your body's not meant to physically handle multiple partners. Okay, so that's what this passion is. Like, maybe somebody wants to fucking become a swinger, and you're like, honey, we're done. Like, I'm sorry, I know we have our differences and we have our bad, you know, spots of our relationship, but I'm not gonna go fuck somebody else. You want to go fuck somebody else, you go right ahead. You go spread your legs to fucking Ranger Joe around the corner, but I'm not going to. Okay, so there's definitely, look at kisses. Okay, so there is some type of unconditional love here that somebody's obviously walking towards. And lightning. This truck came up, pulled up beside me today, and it was covered in lightning. It was covered in this like sheet thing, you know, those sheet things, right? Wraps, I think they call them. And it was all lightning everywhere. And my sister took notice of it first because it pulled up beside me, but I was like looking at the intersection, so I wasn't paying attention to who pulled up beside me. It was this lightning truck. And I'm like, my God, I was just talking about lightning yesterday because of this lightning card that I have. And it's like, it's kind of hard to paint lightning. Like, I mean, it's not hard, but it's a little difficult. It's tricky. Okay. You got to get the lighting right. So now we have unconditional love with lightning, and then date. Okay, with butterfly. Transcending obstacles. So in reverse, okay, so whoever you have split from, or whoever this is about, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just you looking for something. My nose is getting so itchy now. It's an epiphany, okay? The lightning is an epiphany. All of a sudden, something making sense, okay? It just kind of comes to you and you go like, oh my God, okay, well, that makes a lot of fucking sense. That's going to come to somebody, okay, that's possibly looking for chemistry, but looking for it in the wrong way. They're looking too much at looks when it doesn't, looks are just a bonus, okay? That's the thing, because to actually find somebody that you can even, you know, walk to the store with is hard enough. Like, I mean, why are you concentrating on their looks? Okay, like, I mean, it's just, now it's getting, oh man, that one. Okay, it's like people think that life is effortless and that people are just going to want to hang out with them and they're just going to want to be around them because they're so good looking or they're so this or so that. And it's like, oh my good God. Like, and that's superficial shit, okay? And I don't think this person wants to be superficial anymore. Okay? Superficiality, I mean, belongs in high school. It belongs with, you know, all the, you know what I'm getting? talent shows. Those fucking those little kids. Fucking JonBenet Ramsey. Okay, you know those little kid things that they do? What do you call those things? That's such a good song or such a good movie. Something Miss Daisy, or I don't know, I'm getting off track, but there's this other movie. I haven't been able to watch it for a while. It's got Steve Carell in it and Paul Dano, Little Miss Sunshine. And yeah, Abigail Branson. Oh my God, she's so cute in it. And it's just those little fucking, those people in the capades and the makeup and the fake bullshit and the hairspray and everything. It's like, oh my God, your kid is not supposed to look like an adult if they're a kid. They're supposed to look like a kid. People are fucked. Okay, so now we have engagement ring in reverse with seduction. Okay, so this is what someone's trying to get away from. Yes, thank you, Pamela, up in here with the words. I'm not good with words, okay? Like, you should hear my sister and I speak sometimes. Like, if I don't know the word, I just say the wrong word, and she just doesn't even... She used to correct me on the words that I say, but now she just puts the puzzle together in her own head because I always say the wrong word. And it's like a main word of a sentence, too, and I'll just say the wrong word, and she'll be like... I'll be like, oh, shit, I said it like this. She's like, I already know what you meant by that. Fuck crackhead language, okay? Honestly, some people, this is what someone's trying to get out of, okay? It's like some type of thing that they kind of made a commitment to, okay, about this insane attraction, okay? The thing is and like what I have personally found with people is the more you get to know them and the more you begin to like their personality, the better looking they become. Okay, so somebody who can start off kind of like mediocre in your life where you think like, okay, well, it's not like they're ugly, but do I find them really attractive? Like, you know, Jean-Claude Van Damme, he's fine, even though I don't find that guy really attractive, but I'm just saying, right? It's like, no, but the more you get, like, that's getting over the superficiality of it, okay? Is that when somebody is that picture perfect, okay, in somebody's mind, they usually won't open up the book, because they don't really want to read inside, because they don't want the book on the inside to ruin what the cover looks like. Okay, so if you start to read the book before you look at the cover, I mean, you won. That's a great analogy, Spirit. Read the book before you look at the cover, okay? Because it's just going to do somebody really well. Okay, to not concentrate on what the outside of the book looks like. Okay, because that's just the selling point. Okay, that's all that is. It's just somebody's trying to get sold, you know, but the outside might not look good. But as we know, I mean, okay, so I bought this candle holder, okay, for instance, okay, I bought this candle holder and it was white and ugly and gross. Okay, so I brought it home and I painted it black. And then I painted it black again and black again and black again. And about 5 more coats of black later, okay, then I put these leaves on it. I glued these leaves on it. And then I kind of lacquered them too, right? So then they wouldn't catch on fire if something happened, all right? And then my sister saw it and she was like, well, I want that. And I go, okay, here, I'll just make another one. I'll go to the store and buy a candle holder and make another one. So I made another one, almost exactly like this, but different, obviously, and it broke. Okay, so then I had to go to my sister and be like, hey, where's that candle holder? Because she wasn't using it. She just likes how it looks, okay? But we were in a power outage, and I had to burn these giant candles, okay? So I needed a big one. And look at how awesome it looks now with all the wax on it. I've only been burning this, like, dark gray candle. That's all they had. And it looks sick. It's starting to look so cool, and I'm burning it on top of this box. It's this tarot card box that I keep my tattoo ink in, and so it's like going on. It's like burning the wax onto the box, and it's just looking cooler and cooler and cooler. Okay, so like the thing is that, but like when I bought it, it was white. It was ugly as fuck. Okay, I made it look good. Right? That's the thing. When you love something, and even, this one boyfriend I dated way back in the day, oh my God, he was so outdated. He was about 15 years outdated. Okay. But he really liked my style. So I took him to the stores that had a guy section as well, right? Like a lot of skater shops like Billabong. And there was this one place that we used to go to in this kind of like off-beaten town, and I just started picking out shirts for him that I thought, well, I like them. Okay, it was all that famous line, Travis Barker made that famous line, and he just all of a sudden became a skateboarder. Like he mohawked his hair, he jumped into that, and he still dresses like that. Okay, my cousin saw him a couple years ago. I think he's dead now, and he was dressed the exact same way as when I dated him like 15 years before that. And I just introduced him to a style and he liked it. Okay, some men and women, all right, they stay a little outdated, okay? And the spice of life might say you need to change some shit up. So I don't know, maybe you're gonna meet somebody, okay? Maybe you're gonna, and they're going to change your fucking wardrobe, or they're going to help you express yourself and dress a certain way. Like some people, honestly, the guys, for the most part that I've ever dated, they really just dress however way their mom bought them clothes. Like whatever their mom bought them, they're just kind of like stick with that. And I'm like, oh, good God, you got to stop dressing with what your mom tells you to wear. Just because she gets you clothes, Kirkland clothes from Costco, does not mean you have to wear them. Okay, let's get out of that and let's get some shit on you that looks way better. And my God, guys can really just shine up like new pennies, okay, which is the same as apartments. It's the same as, like, I've made my apartment, this shithole, look fucking as good as I possibly can, okay, because I didn't want to live in a shithole. I never agreed to this. So once you're in a shitty situation, I just like painted the walls. I fucking took black paint. I painted everywhere. I did that eye right there. There's mushrooms all around the bottom of the walls. It's like, I almost kind of did it like a lining all around, right? There's mushrooms everywhere. I just started fucking painting because I don't know how to live in an ugly place. I know how to live in a place that's ugly, but I make it look better. Because I care. It's called nesting. So maybe you're going to, okay, maybe that's what this is. Maybe you're going to get an office space or something. Okay. Or maybe something's going to come into your life, a car, really old, but you dust it up and you like, oh man, this one car I got, it was like $1,800. I bought it on the side of the road and I just immediately Whitney-fied it. Okay. I just put the things that I like in it. I immediately made it smell like me. I put a fucking subwoofer in the back. I always put brand new like CD players and shit in my car all the time. Cause back then they never had CD players. Remember that? Oh shit. I put so many CD players in cars. Okay. And I duck it out myself because I'm like, I don't really want to spend a shitload of money on stuff because it looks brand new or because it is brand new or because it's got white walls. Like I will just make it look good, right? Because anything, if you love it and you care about it and you like a lot of things, like the way that I looked at this candle holder when I bought it, it's like weighs like 10 pounds. Okay. When I bought it, I already saw what I wanted to do to it, like walking up to it. Right? It wasn't like I saw it like, okay, I can fuck this up and change it. That's not what it is. I wanted to make it better. Okay. So it's not like maybe something's going to come in your life and you're like, well, I don't want to change it. It seems perfectly fine. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean I want to change it. You're not changing it. You're upgrading it. Upgrading is not changing. It's helping it evolve into the current time. That was a powerful message as fuck. Let's just wave that in the goddamn air right now. I like that shit. And I live in a really old town. And like people have to get creative with these houses because they're so old that they have to keep them, looking kind of old, but still upgrading, like, hello, Diane. They have to get the new, power breakers and they have to rewire them. And a lot of people get the steam heaters taken out and, actual heating and air venting put in and stuff, like just so then they stay current with the times, right? Because their house falls behind. So they have to get new windows and they have to do the roof again. There's things that you have to do to things that you love. It's not like you want to do it, but if you don't keep up with it, then things that you love fall behind and will break and decay and you'll lose them forever. And I'm actually thinking, I was just talking to my sister, I was thinking about watching 6 Feet Under again because it's on my HBO package. And I'm like, you know what? I think I want to watch 6 Feet Under again. And now I just got it. I don't know if you've ever seen that show, but it's a great show. Like it's kind of depressing but it's all about a funeral home and a funeral family that run the home. And I'm not going to lie, they're all schizophrenic. So they all talk to dead people. And it's a fucking pretty good show. Like, I think I'm going to start watching it again. Now I just, all of a sudden, I just started thinking about it. And I'm like, man, I really wanted to do that. I wanted to be not a taxidermy, but I wanted to be, one of those people that rip people open and take all the stuff out and fill them with that stuff and get them all ready for the funeral. And then I worked with a girl who actually did that. And she said they make shit money unless you own the funeral home. So I was like, thank God. I almost did that recently because it's more like an apprenticeship. Like you do go to school to learn how to, prepare a body for the funeral, but if you make shit money, I'm not doing that for shit money. Fuck kidding me? Oh man, keep going. See, oh my gosh. I gotta tell you this. How it ends is one of the best series finale episodes I've ever seen in my life. I'm getting goosebumps. It honestly, like my sister said the same thing. She was like, wait till you watch to the very end. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Everybody always says that. I'm taking my time. But that last episode, perfection. They did such a good job with that show. Oh, I got to give them that. They really did. It's a great show. HBO usually, I've never seen that. True Bloods, I'm not really interested in that. But for the most part, I really enjoy HBO series. So I just watched Mare of Easton. I just finished it. It's only 6 episodes, so it's pretty small. And it was a very good short season of a show. I really enjoyed it. There was another mini series I watched called 7 Seconds that was really, I watched that in the winter. Really good. I might rewatch that one as well. All right. Enough about TV. I fucking hate TV, but you know what I mean. Timber. What up, everybody? Hey, why'd you already delete that? I didn't even get to read it. Okay, here we go. Next message. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I'm Whitney Moon for everybody on here. Ooh, the rain. It rained today. Oh, I sent my fucking father some karma today to his front doorstep. And as I was about to pull into this obnoxious place where he lives, it started raining. And I was like, oh my God, this is a clearing. This is clearing. I actually drove onto his property. And he was there too. I don't know where he was. He didn't see me. Or maybe he did see me. I don't know. But I pulled up to his house and fucking delivered karma to him today. And it started raining. And then it rained the entire way until I got home. So there's a huge cleansing coming, all right? If you get the feeling to go for a drive or go and do something, go to somebody's house that fucking hates you or that you've got some karma with, go for the drive because sometimes all it takes is you just stepping on their property line, okay, to undo something that they've done. Okay, and if it's raining, even better, because then that's the nature's natural way of cleansing you after a ritual. Okay, what I did today was a ritual, right? To activate something that he has done to me that I do not want to occur any longer. The only way to stop somebody's black magic is to stop them at their fucking door. So then they can't get out anymore. Okay, so there's salt, banishing. I actually did a ceremony in my bathroom the other day, and I completely sealed the bathroom with salt. Okay, so then I sealed it all with salt, and then I burned my Palo Santo, okay, burned my stick, and then open up the window, let the spirits out that were in my bathroom that shouldn't be there anymore, okay, and then I used the salt as a barrier to keep my workspace clear. Okay, so spirit might be telling you, you might want to put salt barriers around your house. I mean, what I'm getting, I put them inside my house, and I'm thinking if somebody has an actual house with full access to all around the property, I would put a salt line on the outside of your house, to be honest. Especially under your windows and stuff like that. There are a lot of energies out there that want to get into your home. And the one thing that they cannot do is pass a salt line. Okay. It's actually been known as a defense mechanism against a lot of evil black forces out there. All right. I don't know what the salt thing does. I have no idea, but it's something, it's coming up right now. So obviously spirit wants you to know about it. It wants you to validate it. And honestly, I just use plain old sea salt from the fucking dollar store. Okay. Sometimes I have been known to dabble in making my own salt. Okay. So what I'll do is, I will shave a piece of my burnt Palo Santo down, like where the charcoal is. So I will shave the charcoal down into the salt. This one I added rose petals to, and dandelions are in there from last summer. Charcoal, dandelions, rose petals. I think that's it. Oh, and I use pink Himalayan salt, which is why it's pink. And then I just put it on my altar. And then this I'll use, like if I'm going to do like a seance at my table or something like that. Like now I have a circle drawn where before I never used to have one. But now I have 2 circles drawn. So sometimes I'll take this specific salt that I've like made my own concoction with and put the salt around it and then do a candle ceremony or something like that, or whatever I'm going to do, whatever I'm hoping to do. Okay. So spirit is definitely like, if you are planning on doing any type of ritual, which I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, because could be just a cleansing ritual, a knowledge ritual, something to bring in something, somebody clean something out, whatever that is. I mean, salt is the ultimate. Okay. Like, I mean, I know there's sage, I know there's smudging, I know there's different things that you can do, but salt is like your number one. Okay. Number one, it's almost a never fail. Okay. It's almost bound to, keep evil spirits away, even if you're not intentionally trying. Okay. Salt tends to do things that people don't even really realize what they're doing. And then there's the salt crystals. Okay. And these are made, I don't know how they're made up of salt. I don't know where the fuck they're grown. I should look that up. But anyways, they do great on doorstops. Okay. Like if somebody has a work table, it's always good to have one on one side and one on the other, right? It kind of keeps you, they come in multiple shapes and sizes. Okay. I forget what they're called. Saltine crystals or something like that. I don't know, but they're just plain old salt crystals. And they work like motherfuckers, okay? Selenite, thank you. That's the word. Yep. I just can't find my words lately. Where are my words, people? Who took my dictionary? I can't find my words. Thank gosh you guys can give me these words while I'm alive, because like that happens to me quite a bit when I'm channeling all by myself. I'm like, my God. And then I'll rewatch the video later and be like, okay, I know the word now. Friggin' look like an idiot. Don't know my words. It's like I need a thesaurus right beside me at all times, or a dictionary. But then I will get distracted, and that won't work either. All right, what are we at? 3339. I was hoping you saw that message on Facebook or on Instagram, Pam. I figure if I can give people a little bit of time to know that I'm going live, but like, it's usually just a spare of the moment kind of thing. But I'm glad you didn't miss too much today. Okay, next message. What's going on? Whoa. All right, we have Poltergeist. Tried to watch Poltergeist the other day, and I only have the French version on Prime. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? I'm not in France. There's no French people. What the fuck? Why is there always French everywhere? French. Look at those red skies. What's going on? Why that song? That's the main theme. What's going on with the other side? Poltergeist with the old Bates Motel, Psycho, and Dinner and Dancing. All right. Okay, so I feel like the first message kind of coming through is I feel like somebody could be listening to something. You know how Carol Ann, she's listening to those voices in the TV and she goes, okay, the whole point of Psycho is he is also listening to his dead mother. Okay. So like somebody's been thinking, like listening to something and it's not right. It's somebody was, okay. I feel like you might be re-guided towards something that in the past you were guided away from. Okay, use the analogy as you can. Okay, because in the past you really wanted something, it was attracting, it was calling you in. Okay, but it wasn't correct. Okay, it was the wrong thing to listen to. It was kind of the right theme, but wrong. Okay, so and then we move to the current situation here with psycho and shock. It's like, because now it's happening again. Okay, but in a different way. So now I'm getting, so before you could have been drawn towards, like, you really wanted to go for this job, and then something kind of diverted you. Okay, like, okay, I think I know where I'm going, diverted you and put you in a really bad place. Okay, like, this was not, what I said I wanted to do. Like, you said it was going to be like this. This is not what it's like. This is nothing like what you said it was going to be. Okay, now it's happening again. Okay, so now you want to do something, okay, and it's coming back around, like you're possibly hearing those voices again that are trying to get you to go to another job, like, don't take the one you have, go for something different. Don't go down this road that you're going down, turn, right? And you're like, no, like, you're being led back to something for a reason. Okay, don't turn around, don't pull down a different road, go towards something, because it's really going to shock you I almost feel like once you pull the trigger. Okay, so whatever this dinner is, Spirit's almost saying, like, just go for something that you never thought you could go for before, because whatever Spirit's been, it's not Spirit, okay, it's something else. Wherever you lived back when this happened the first time, it could have been haunted, and there could have been a lot of voices around you really derailing you, okay? Like, really derailing you away from people and into their world where it's only you, okay? I think Spirit doesn't want you to work alone anymore, or they don't want you. I mean, working alone is fucking dangerous as hell, okay? Depending on what it is that you're doing. Somebody probably has instilled on you that you have to work hard or you're not working at all, okay? A lot of these voices, they're coming back around again. So don't listen to them. Like, if all of a sudden this leisure job comes through and you get to, like, kick back your feet and fucking do nothing all day, take it, because they're going to say that they want you. And then if there's some other job comes up that is not the same, and they're telling you that you got to be 10 hours on your feet and you got to be doing this and doing that, don't take it, because they want to say that you have to work extra hard for something, but you don't actually have to. It's a plague to try to take you out. Okay, to try to say that you're burnt out, you don't have any energy anymore, and blah, 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 you're dead. Okay, you're listening to crazy people. You're obviously crazy. You're obviously a psycho. Okay, you just don't want to listen to other people. But really, it's like, no, why would you want to listen to other people? What the fuck? Are other people supposed to be telling you what to do? No. Okay. So it's like Spirit is like, go for something that you were misguided from in the past. Okay, because today's all about miracles, baby. All right, all about miracles. Children of the night. This could have been something, again, Carol Ann is a child. Okay, when she gets into the TV, Children of the Night, okay, again, with the massacre of children at night, there is something where I feel like it's a possibility that somebody abused their position, okay, and definitely derailed their child or somebody of a younger mindset away from something that they really wanted to do. Okay, and it could have been a mother figure, it could have been somebody of authority, it could have been a spouse, right? It just could have been somebody that was a little bit more powerful than you. Okay, so of course you started kind of listening to maybe something else because what this other person was saying wasn't right. Okay, so it's like, it kind of, I don't know, I really think kind of fucked with you. Okay, I really think somebody psychologically fucked with you. Okay, and I feel like I just heard career advancement. So I feel like you're advancing in some way. And by advancing, I mean, think about it, the more you go up on the ladder, it kind of seems like the more money you get paid and the less work you have to do. Okay, because when you're on the floor and you're running around with all the other rats, you have so much work to do that you don't get up the ladder unless you start actually trying to get up the ladder. Once you start trying to get up there, then you'll start getting to positions higher that nobody else is at because they won't climb the ladder. It's too hard. Okay, so somebody who's climbing that ladder to go to the top, then fucking right, you deserve it. Okay, like why wouldn't you? People deserve advancement in their life. Right. So this dinner could be somebody asking you to dinner. Right. You could get like I don't know if your resume might be on Indeed or Monster, Kijiji ad or something like that, Craigslist. Right. This is my resume. This is what I do. And you might actually get an offer. Okay. And the thing is that it might kind of sound creepy. So just meet in a public place. Okay, meet in a public place. You almost do the buddy system. There's nothing wrong with having somebody with you. Usually, there was a couple of really shady places that I went and interviewed in the city that I lived in. So my sister just stayed in the car, right? I took an interview at a time where she wasn't working, and she would just stay in the car. And she knew that if I didn't come out or something happened, she was right there, right? Like you need a buddy system sometimes, right? Because some things are fucking fishy. Okay. And I use my spidey senses. Okay. I see paranoia or fear of something happening as an indication that something could go wrong. And I mean, these cold file cases and these forensic files and all these shows aren't based off of nothing happening to nobody. So clearly something's going on out there. Okay. I don't have full control of it. You still have to live in the world. So now I'm getting that movie. Oh man. With the blind guy. Okay. And these people break in. It's the second one. It's like, Don't Breathe, I think it's called. Don't Breathe #2. He's watching his granddaughter, and he gets his granddaughter this dog. And he trains the dog to be with the granddaughter at all times. And it's the most badass thing possible, okay? Because it's like you have your own security system right beside you, right? Somebody needs a security system with them, and it'll make them feel so much better going on some of these random dates or something, okay? Because, I mean, you don't know. But at the same time, just because you don't know if everyone's true to what they say or, the ad is actual, real information, it's like you do have to try. But there's also... Now I'm getting that movie Frozen Ground with the prostitutes, right? When you're looking for money, $250 for a photo shoot sounds like you might get rich and you're never seen again. So be very careful, okay? Because there's no reason to fear being out, but there's also a sense of, well, there's always something around that can get you, especially if you're alone. That means you're vulnerable. Okay, don't be vulnerable in a place that's quite scary, okay? There's neighbors. I do feel like now I'm getting, CCTV, right? That shit records everything, right? Like, I don't know, like if you can't have somebody with you and you're super paranoid about the people around you or something like that happening. I mean, now I'm just getting pure TV, like I'm getting cameras. I got cameras in my house, and I don't know if there's going to be some fucking crackhead that fucking breaks into my apartment. So, and I don't even have anything worth like stealing, but I've got shit. I don't want somebody going through my stuff, and I certainly don't want anybody touching my goddamn snakes or I'll fucking kill you. So I put cameras up, and when I don't use them, I just cover them up. Okay. But then when I'm out, I can look at my apartment. And I can see that everything's fine. There's no invincible fires that have started. No one's in my house. No one's opened up my door, right? Those kind of things can make you feel so much better because even the people around you might not be just because they've been your neighbor for 10 years, just because it looks like you can trust them. That motherfucker might lose their job all of a sudden, or they might, get into some fishy situation with some person over money, okay? And then they come break into your house because they remember some of the things that you've got, placed around, right? There's no reason to live in fear, but just know that people are hungry around you. and they want things, and they don't necessarily want to make them on their own. Okay, they don't necessarily want to be trained, okay, and learn a skill so then they can make money. They kind of just want to feed off of what other people already have. Okay, so be careful. I mean, because you're obviously a hot commodity. Like, there's obviously people that are interested in you, whether it's jobs or personal ads, or I don't know, you're in a book. I don't know, maybe you write books, something like that. Okay, there's always going to be people that want you, and not in a good way. Okay, in a very like fierce, like hungry, I want flesh way. Okay, because there are things that you do that make them very jealous. All right, like think of how many people are fucking jealous of her for being, pregnant with Satan's baby. And like, not only jealous, like not, maybe the jealousy might not be the thing, but like, she's the one that gets to do it. Let's watch her. Let's make sure we control her, right? Like, because you're not the one doing it. So therefore you have to control the one that is doing it. It's like, don't believe things that you hear all the time too, like make your own judgment on things. And that's why it kind of is saying, like, if it is a shady situation or something like that, there's a miracle here. So don't lose the shape of the miracle because you're scared that something could happen. Just cover that void, just fill in the gaps where the scary stuff is, and then you've got your ass covered. Okay, basically. Twins. There's definitely some type of freaky energy out there that is looking for you, okay? And Spirit really wants you to find them. And so there's a lot of people out there also that want you in a different way. So it's hard to distinguish the people that are going to work with you properly versus the ones that are going to use you, okay, for their own little malicious gain. So if you get some invitations or even an invitation, Spirit is like, just if it feels a little bit weary, just cover your ass. All right. Have somebody know where you are. Have somebody drop you off. Have somebody wait for you. Pay the motherfucker to be there with you. You want somebody to come with you on an interview. Give them $20. Take them out for lunch. Do something for them. So it's not their time wasted. You can do something for them. Let them know that you appreciate them. Right. That's all sometimes people need. They don't need to get paid, okay? They don't need physical money in their hand. They just need to be appreciated for what they do for you. That's it. All right. Stage and... I know. I feel like that's not the right answer. Okay, next message. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Whoa. I'm not taking that. That's like a quarter of the deck right there. Let's try that one more time, please. Yeah, that was just a little too much. Okay, that's better. The boat on the old switch around. I told you I was a miracle. There's the sun. Social media. Okay, social media in reverse, though. Someone's watching your social media, okay, that does not like you. Okay, that's the first thing. They're not watching it because they want to know what's going on with you. They're watching it because they're like stalking you. Okay. They're obviously they're saying the way that I can hear it, they're saying it is because you're the problem. They have to watch you because there's something to do with you. It's not for their personal gain. It has nothing to do with them. They're doing it all because they fear you're, which is all bullshit. Okay. They're watching you because they're fucking obsessed with you. It has nothing to do with what you're doing. It's just a defense mechanism to cover up the fact that they're obsessed with you. Literally. Okay. They've got you turned on. Okay. I don't know if maybe you do this, maybe you talk, maybe you got a radio fucking station, maybe you're on social media all the time, maybe you're going live all the time. Let me tell you, this is something is going to be delivered to you. Something that's on its way to you because of what this person has done to you for some reason. Okay. They could be slandering you. Okay. They could be talking shit, which is why maybe something that you're doing hasn't been going anywhere. All right. There's the star. Like, you've been guided to do something, and I feel like they wanted to stop it. They switched a role with you. They're staged in reverse. Okay. It came out again. So, what's funny is that the universe staged something. Okay, it was a hidden stage, and it what this stage did was backfire something in somebody's life. So the universe set up something, okay, for this person to do something purposely to you so then it could be called out. Okay, you had something on its way. Literally, Santa the boat with on. It was on its way, and they switched it around on you. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what the hell they did, but they switched something around. They saw it incoming for you. They saw it. Santa had it on his sleigh, in his bag, and somehow they convinced him, or they just straight out took it as soon as he dropped it off for you and turned around. Okay, how these thieves steal, I'll never, quite understand, because they all do it differently. Okay, so now something is on its way back to you. Wow. Okay, so it's on its way back to you now, and they don't know about it. It's not something that, okay, for one, Spirit is like, please do not announce anything that you are about to do on social media. If you've already done it, awesome. Put it all up. Even if you're in the midst of doing it, awesome. Put it up. But if it hasn't happened and it's only a plan on what could possibly happen, they're like, drop social media, because they don't want you putting up something that's going to get taken away from you, right? Something that is on its way or about to be delivered. Just don't put it up until it's there. That's all Spirit is saying. Don't put it up until it's there, right? Because something could go so massively wrong if this person sees it in time to still take off your front porch. You know what I mean? That's why it's like, if you're getting some type of Amazon package delivered or something, you think you're safe. Trust me, you're not. Even in the safest neighborhoods, I've had packages stolen, literally, okay? This one time in this picture perfect little cookie cutting neighborhood that I lived in, not like only a couple years ago, all right, somebody actually literally opened up my Amazon package on my front porch, looked inside of it. It was essential oils. Okay. They left it and they walked away. And I was actually, thanks, for opening it and looking at it instead of just taking it, because I've had also packages taken with like tarot cards in it. Crackheads taking tarot cards. Like, what the fuck? They're just throwing them away, but they think something is good inside of it. Okay. So it's like there's something could be staged, but it doesn't look, nothing is actually in the package. Okay, because maybe they want to know if you're going to take it, if this person's going to come up on your shit and take it again. Okay, so you might get like a false start on something, or like whoopsies, I pulled the nozzle a little too quickly on that, right? It's like you started, you started the engine before the gas was put in. It was like, oh shit, fuck, all right, we didn't blow up, thank God. Okay, I pulled that way too quick. All right, like somebody, it's lawless in reverse because they really want to take this. Okay, and then there's the roof. They want to take something that is, I don't know, you're going to be your new roof, something that is meant to be yours, something that's meant to be in your house. Okay, they want to take it, and that's the dead end of it. It's the story is over. Okay, it's already been staged. The package has already been put out. It's already happened, and they've been directed to take something that had nothing in it. So that's why the universe is like, okay, we've already lined them up. We already know what they do. So this next project or whatever this is now that something can actually reach you, they're like, don't tell anybody until it's there. Okay, even though it's on its way, it's still, don't say anything until it gets there, regardless if you've reordered it. Just shh. No need, especially on your fucking social media. Somebody is on your ass like white on rice. Okay, and this shit is not cool. They got to go away. Obviously, they're under a hidden account. I feel like you have them blocked, but they're still watching you. Okay, this is a nemesis. This is somebody that will not leave you alone. Okay, and that's why the universe has taken a notice of that now, because it's so toxic, right? That you have to get this package. It's not even a fucking say anymore. It's not like well, you do deserve it, but if it gets derailed, sorry, dog, you're gonna have to wait for a resend. The universe is like, there is no more resends on this shit. It has to get to you, because now they're just, so obviously somebody has abused something, which is usually how it works. Okay, someone's abused something for far too long, and now there's no more stretch, there's no more give, right? This is it. It's been stretched out, it's been lived out, it's been gained out, there's nothing left of it. So if it doesn't get to you, there's no more excess energy to get it to you. You're going to have to either die or get an entirely new life. And if that's the case, then you're going somewhere like fucking way beyond heaven. And again, don't think that you're dying by any means, but like imagine if they're trying to go off of something that they feel like they deserve and it's a way better life than yours, then they really got to watch what they fucking try to take, because it's not going to be successful. So 5558. My God, these numbers today are just blowing my mind. Watch for those numbers, people. Look at that. The fucking 4-leaf clover just sitting on the top of the deck, okay? Just waiting to be pulled, because this is what it is. Like, your luck is just waiting for you, okay? So don't let fucking people take your shit again. Over with, done, no more. Do not class go. Do not collect $200. End the game and walk away, okay? Like, do not tell people about your plans. There's no fucking reason they don't need to know anything that you're doing, okay? Like I said, until it's done, no. It could literally be like, the analogy I just got was if you went to a music festival, okay, and your favorite band was playing and they were the fucking headliner, and you tell everybody, oh, I'm waiting for them all day, blah, 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 I'm waiting for my favorite band to come on at 9 o'clock, blah, blah, blah. And then the fucking lead singer comes down with random food poisoning and fucking you don't get to see the show. Like, I'm telling you, somebody hates you, okay? And it's so petty, it's so bullshit that they will wait to hear you say something that you want so bad that's on its way to try to cancel it from you. It's ridiculous, okay? I'm telling you, fucking ridiculous. Okay. Let's do one more reading, and then I'm going to call it a day, because today's supposed to be my one day off a week, but clearly I had to come live because some shit happened when I was out today doing my regular Monday stuff. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wow, already. Money and hot. All right. Ooh. Okay, I think some money is on its way to you. And somebody is pissed about it. Okay, they do not like you getting something. Something has been signed, sealed, and stamped that it's yours. Okay, it's coming to you. They can't stop it. There's nothing they can do. Something to deal with somebody that likes you. Okay, it doesn't have to be romantic. I do feel like it doesn't have to be a lover per se. All right, it could be from somebody who dies. It could be an inheritance. Okay, and this person is going to tell people around them what they're going to give you. All right, and it just pisses the hell off these people. Okay, because these people around this person are vampires. Okay, they want this money for themselves, obviously. Okay, they want whatever this person has to themselves. But just because they're used to getting something, it doesn't mean that they're actually going to. So once they find out that they're not getting this, okay, that this person has decided to add you in, or increase the inheritance and take from somebody else a little bit to even it out or something, this person is going to be mad. Okay, I feel like it does directly affect their funds. Okay, like, I mean, it could be somebody that has some type of, monthly inheritance or something, and they find out that they've got this other brother that they didn't know about, and now suddenly they have to split the money 50-50 every month, and the one kid doesn't get it all anymore. It's something like that. Like, it's a little like, okay, I mean, you were lucky to even be getting that money to begin with. There's Fox Mulder. But now that you have to split it, you're going to be pissed because it was a gift to begin with. Right? Like, this person should have just been lucky that they got what they got when they got it. But now they're like, wow, you're not going to continue giving it? It's like, well, no, circumstances have changed. Okay, so now some of these circumstances are about to change, right? And it's kind of unexplained. There really isn't a reason why it's going to happen. It's just designed and directed to happen for you, okay? So now we have this warlock. It gets some masculine energy, okay, that might change your luck with money or might put you into something, put you into a will, or add you in as something. Like, maybe you've worked at a company for a really long time and you know the owner, and they just add you into the will, and it takes a little bit from the kids, but these people get so mad. And it's even like, oh man, look at that Scully. Mulder and Scully are never too far away from each other in the deck, so obviously there they go, and there's the alert. Oh my god. And then look at that, it's mimosa time with soap opera queen, okay, and thief in reverse. Oh my god, with cold, okay, and there's corpse. Okay, I really do think that somebody has put you into an inheritance. Okay, that is really what I'm getting. You're gonna get alerted, all right, and it's gonna make you pop a fucking champagne bottle, because I think that you didn't even think that something like this could possibly happen. And then the fact that it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna change your life. Okay, it has the ability to change your life. These are facts, okay? There's actual evidence that your life is going to change. That's why they're like, please just don't, even with the last message with the fucking social media shit, don't talk about this, okay? There's just no reason to add other people into it, okay? Because thank God we have thief in reverse, right? With soap opera queen right beside, I feel like no matter how hard they try, no matter how many fucking lines and verses and some of the best movies that they've ever seen come out of them, they're still not getting it. Now I just got the movie. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie No Country for Old Men. It's about tracing this money. Okay, it's about somebody finding money in the desert, and he takes it and he doesn't realize that the money is being tracked by the owner, okay, who will do nothing but stop these people from taking his money. He will stop at nothing. He will find the money and you will die because of it, okay? It's like something like that. Like, somebody's been tracking this money, and no matter how much these thieves want to take it, it's not their money. Therefore, they have no say in it. Okay, there's boxed and trapped. In reverse, I feel like they feel as if they can stop this from happening, okay? Like, they can freeze you out, they can turn this person against you, but the thing is that once it's changed in the will, this person's not going to care to go back and change it again. Like, you would really, once they put you in it, you would really have to fucking do something so bad for this person to change it. And if it's karmically supposed to be there, if this person was always supposed to do this for you and it was lined up karmically, then they'll die before they can change the will that has your name in it to not having your name in it anymore. Okay, they won't even be able to if they try. It will get stopped. It will get blocked. Okay, because people's hate it has nothing to do with your fate. Okay, they can't just hate you out of your life. That's nice. You don't like me, you go that way, I'll go this way. What is the problem with that? Why can't people just leave you alone? I don't know. It's gonna be forever mystery. Okay, that's why they're like, fucking pop this pussy, fucking champagne bottle bliss bullshit, fucking, like this, whatever these people did. I mean, it's gonna come, I think, with a little bit of angst, because I think this money was something that possibly should have, you should have been a part of a long time ago, and you've been fighting for it ever since. Right? So now to just be given to this money now to be given to you through a different resource, through a different revenue, is like, now if anybody wants to even try to touch that, anybody even wants to try to take that, it's kind of like over my dead body. Like, I fought for this money for long enough. Like, you're not doing this. Like, I mean, some people know what it's like to be poor and other people don't. All right. And those people who don't know because they've never actually been there, they've never done anything, they never tried, they never had a job, or they never even had to fucking lift their goddamn hands, will not know what it's like to have money kind of dangling there and taken away. Like, I mean, the fact that somebody's already done something to you in regards to money and now it's coming back around again and they want you out of it is like, they want history to repeat itself. And I know that history shows it does repeat itself. This is not going to. This is over with. You don't get to lose something again because somebody doesn't like you. Like, that's so petty. That's so juvenile. Obviously, you have passed some type of test in your life where you have worked with somebody that you don't like, or you have, been around somebody that you don't like, and you don't take it out on them. Because just because you don't like just because you don't like them doesn't mean you can't work with them. Just because you don't like them, right? It doesn't mean that you should take their life or they shouldn't be spared any mercy. Like, just because you don't like, not everybody gets along. Some people clash. Okay, we're supposed to clash with each other. We're not all supposed to like each other and sing Kumbaya every night under a full fucking moon. Okay, we're supposed to have differences. We're supposed to have enemies. We're supposed to have people who don't like us. It's just, why do the people that become our enemies or people who don't like us, why do they always got to turn shady? That's what's fucking weird about it. Why can't they just dislike you and that's just the end of it? Why do they have to try to be some type of slime bag that goes under the radar and tries to fuck with you as if they're your best friend? And then when you find out about it, they're like, I didn't do anything. Now you can't even people can't even admit what they do. Okay. So whatever this is happening for somebody, okay, it's obviously pissing somebody off around you, and the universe doesn't give a fuck anymore about making excuses as to why you should stay broke or you should stay without this because they just don't want to share it. That's nice. We're in a giant world with billions of people. Learn how to share or don't fucking be here. Idiots. Complete and utter idiots. Honestly, I just can't play with you. Yeah, well, there's a whole other fucking world to play in. Why do you gotta come shit in my play box? Like, why don't you go fuck off? Go with somebody else. But they can't. Dana Scully somehow stayed on the bottom. I don't know. There's mad evidence to whatever this mistreatment has been. Okay, and it's been a massive amount of mistreatment. All right, this isn't just like, oh, you got grounded for a bit. This is like, you got grounded for no reason. Then you got punished. Then you got grounded. Then you got, shattered and taken away from the house and ostracized and then lied about. It's just, I mean, poor collective. I mean, you guys are just going through the ringer. I feel like this is it. I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. I think I'm done. I've had a long day today. And I'm just gonna chill. So thanks for the lovely reading. All right. We had some good messages up in here today. So bless that. And anybody wants a personal reading, obviously, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. All right. Say it, don't spray it. And yeah, I mean, you can just stay chilling in the lives for the rest of your life if that's what you want, or you can get a private reading, or you can just wait, or you can never see me again. It is what it is. But thanks for liking the video, and you should totally join this channel because it's amazing, and so am I, and so are all of you, and it's pretty good messages. But if you don't want to, it's all good. So peace out. Have a good one. Happy Monday. Bye-bye. See you later. 108:58. So rad.